I really hope you all are planning to go to a No Kings rally near you. It is vitally important that as many of us as possible get out there. Make yourself seen, make yourself heard, because courage is contagious. And look what's going on. In the midst of this crackdown with these ICE thugs dispersed all across the country, oppressing American citizens and immigrants alike, beating the shit out of people in the streets, kidnapping them, zip tying children, tear gas in neighborhoods. With all of that going on, there's pushback. If they thought that these thug tactics were going to make the American people fall in line and cower in fear, they're wrong. They miscalculated. It takes a while to wake the American people up. People are busy. A lot of people are completely oblivious. Many people are selfish. But over time, they do wake up. And that's what's happening now. And it's important because Trump and his MAGA cult of fascists want to portray the opposition as a tiny minority of extremist radical nutcases. If we take to the streets in the tens of millions, well, maybe it won't be tens of millions, but it'll be millions. If we get out there in huge numbers, it's going to put the lie to what Trump is saying, that this is just a tiny minority fringe movement. These people aren't radicals. These people are Americans who have had enough. Nothing is more American than protesting against kings in this country. They want to portray these rallies as anti-American. There's nothing more American than these rallies. And if we come out in big enough numbers, we will show the people who've believed the lies that MAGA is in the majority. Those people will start to see that MAGA is not in the majority. And that those of us who are opposed to this are not just a fringe group of radical left-wing extremists. People from all across the political spectrum coming together to push back against authoritarianism. That's why it's important that you go out on Saturday and you take as many people as you can with you. And if you can, carry an American flag. And you know what I was thinking? As big as these protests are going to be, and I think they're going to be huge, if this piece of shit is still president next July 4, those No King's Day protests are going to make this Saturday look like nothing. If this piece of shit is still president on the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, we are going to take to the streets in numbers that have never been seen before. But one thing at a time. Let's come out in huge numbers this Saturday. Bring American flags and make sure you're recording. If Donald Trump sends his thugs to disrupt, make sure you record as much of it as possible. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I hope you're doing well. Let's take this country back.